Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Passim Tuesday night virtual open mic. Thank you for being here and being part of what we're doing. My name is Matt Smith, and usually I'm your host. I'm going to hand the hosting duties off to someone else in a few minutes, but I want to tell you a little bit about what we've got going on at Passim. Passim is a nonprofit organization. We've been a venue in Harvard Square for over 60 years. For the last 25 of those years, we have been a nonprofit organization. As a nonprofit, we have the venue, we have a music school, we do outreach programs. We have something called the Iguana Music Fund, where we give grants to artists for their projects. Last year, we also gave out over $146,000 in sustainability grants through our Passim Emergency Artist Relief Fund. And something that we have coming up this very week, BCM Fest. This is our Celtic festival that has been running for over 15 years now, and we've been a host venue of it since the inception. But for the past several years, it has been a program of Passim, and we're thrilled to be having that going on from Thursday through Saturday with performances and then workshops on Sunday as well. And we're going to be doing all of it online. Tune in at passim.org/bcmfest or passim.org/stream. But usually on the second Tuesday of the month, we do a themed open mic. So this month, it's Celtic music. And we have the perfect host for you. Someone that you may have seen at our hosting our themed open mic last month, our cello open mic. She's a big part of the Celtic music scene and also a big part of Passim now as our membership and marketing manager. Please welcome Summer McCall.
Oh, hey there.
Oh, hey, Summer, what's up?
Oh, I'm just so excited to hear some Celtic music
This is
tonight
this
here
is
with
going to be
Passim.
great. It's going to be great. Hey, before we get going, everyone, make sure that you share this stream with your own pages so that you can let people know what we've got going on here, and consider making a donation, because this is how we're able to survive these days. With shows not happening in the club, we are bringing the music to you wherever you are. So please make a donation if you can. You can do that at passim.org/open mic. We're asking for a $10 donation that'll help us get through until we're able to safely reopen again. But we're looking forward to that, and we are looking forward to a whole week of Celtic music. Take it away, Summer.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Matt. And yeah, it's so exciting to be part of this Passim community and the ways that they really, support all different types of folk music. And Celtic being one of my main loves, it's so exciting to be doing an open mic, all Celtic, to get us really in that spirit for this weekend's big festivities. And so, without further ado, the first person that we're going to have kicking off tonight happens to be coming from Nova Scotia, Canada, yet that is not her original birthplace. She is one of my dearest friends and an incredible singer, dancer, harpist, all these different things. Let's bring out Mary Britton. Hey, Mary!
Hello, how are you?
So good. It's so good to see you and to have you here with us tonight. And how are things up in Nova Scotia?
Oh, they're good. Full, cold, but very some beautiful snow around. So I'm glad that the winter is off to a pretty start. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's so good to have you, and I'm just going to let you take it away and show us what you got tonight.
Great. Well, tapalaith gymod mi fel y holl o'ch gysio de oed yn as y ski de fed of mi yn dras y ski de antigenish and an albanulai. So I thought I would start. I'm going to keep things very traditional, just a couple of unaccompanied Gaelic songs. And this first one is from the area where I am here in Nova Scotia. So I'm in Antigonish, and this is a song that was recorded from Angus MacDonald, Angus and Rudge, who was descended from the Bohunton MacDonalds of Keppoch in Scotland. His grandfather, Alan the Ridge, was a well-known bard in Cape Breton. And Angus grew up just a little ways down the road in South River. So this is a song originally from Scotland. Se áran luaich a haun agus se ó chachid mise an tenne. So it's a walking song or a milling song, as folks say in Nova Scotia. So that means it has a very easy chorus. And if you fancy singing along with me in your own homes, that would be lovely. So we'll give this a go. O chachej, mishe hoden nele goro, kov gadis gap dish lat hoden nele goro nevo, iriri yele hoden nele goro, kov gadis gap dish lat hoden nele goro, mun jedich machrissen hoden nele goro nevo. Iriri yele karnele goro, und jedich machrisan harnele goro, gora mochte mogrich be harnele goro nevo. Iriri yele karnele goro, gora mochte mogrich be harnele goro. Gorje di gorn misje hadden nele goro nevo, iriri jele gorn nele goro, ma jedes gor misje hadden nele goro, chorin peje nat chal hadden nele goro nevo, iriri jele gorn nele goro. Chorin pejanat chal horin nele goro, chorin jalested agan horin nele goro nevo, iriri jele horin nele goro, chorin jalested agan horin nele goro, chorn gahol van horste horin nele goro nevo, iriri jele horin nele goro, o chachej, mishe horin nele goro, kov gadis gaprish lat horin nele goro nevo, iriri jele horin nele goro, iriri jele horin nele goro. Ta, believe. So, met de hoors mi ha gemef fu de show an een album no ein draste. So, I mean, doch is gevirse boele bewas savelje ik en in draste. I hope you're all keeping cozy and safe at home just now. It's pretty chilly here in Nova Scotia. So I'm going to nisht le da forste viald agus I'm gonna miss the porscht. So I'm gonna keep going with a couple of forste vial, and I really love these are dance songs. I'm sure many of you know exactly what they are, but they were tunes or songs rather that sort of locked in the rhythm of a tune with the Gaelic words, because vowel length and rhythm in Gaelic is very important. So it's quite easy to kind of lock in a melody with the words, and they're often just sort of funny, somewhat nonsensical songs that help that you could dance to. That there are stories even in Cape Breton of folks, if the fiddler was late for a square dance, someone might get up and sing an entire set of Pushtabeel for the dancing. So I'm just gonna give you two just now. The first one is a jig, fa fedden den vod a middi mod a choni middi madi. So the man of the big hoose is flirting with Morag, but who's going to flirt with Madi? And then a real Owen Tabacadud, which is talking about the price of tobacco. Agus ga mi rope gushken hosho. So, ja, anything vote. Verden een woorden met die moorden, verden een woorden smoren met het is, verden een woorden met die moorden, koning met die mari. Verden een woorden met die moorden, verden een woorden smoren met het is, verden een woorden met die moorden, koning met die mari. Verden een wichtje met een gedrieg, verden een wichtje drieg, met het is, verden een wichtje met een gedrieg, koning met die mari. Verden een wichtje met een gedrieg. Verden een wieke trieke met het is, verden een woorden met die moor, koning met die mari. Verden een woorden met die moor, verden een woorden smoren met het is, verden een woorden met die moor, koning met die mari. Verden een woorden met die moor, verden een woorden smoren met het is, verden een woorden met die moor, koning met die mari. Verden een wieke met een gedrieg, verden een wieke trieke met het is, verden een wieke met een gedrieg, koning met die mari. Verden een wieke met een gedrieg, verden een wieke trieke met het is, verden een woorden met die moor, koning met die mari. Oh, en de bakketeur, en de bakkennie, oh, en de bakketeur, bjarlem garotel je go, en de bakketeur, oh, en de bakkennie, oh, en de bakketeur, bjarlem garotel je kenny, ja, de holle pon, de holle kenny, ja, de von, dat is pon, de kenny, ja, de holle pon, de holle kenny, ja, de von, dat is pon, de kenny, oh, en de bakketeur, en de bakkennie, oh, en de bakketeur, bjarlem garotel je go, en de bakketeur, en de bakkennie, oh, en de bakketeur, bjarlem garotel je kenny, ja, de holle pon, de holle kenny, ja, de von, dat is pon, de kenny, ja, de holle pon, de holle kenny, ja, de von, dat is pon, de kenny, oh, en de bakketeur, en de bakkennie, oh, en de bakketeur, bjarlem garotel je go, en de bakketeur, oh, en de bakkennie, en de bakketeur, bjarlem garotel je kenny, ja, de holle pon, de holle kenny, ja, de von, dat is pon, de kenny, ja, de holle pon, de holle kenny, ja, de von, dat is pon, de kenny, ja, de holle pon, de holle kenny, ha, kenny, ja, de von, pon, de kenny, ja, de holle pon, de holle kenny, ja, de von, dat is pon, de kenny, oh, en de bakketeur. Tapleif, well, ha mi'n dachas gan cart eich reif, agus gan bhí sibh slán is sábhairt réad na brí on the show. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of the night. Thanks so much. I'm looking forward to hearing everyone else.
Yeah, Maddie! Oh, that is how we kick off Celtic Open Mic at Passim. Yeah, lovely to hear you. And yeah, we have one of your band's links right there below, Farson. So check them out.
And so I haven't seen them in what feels like years. But hopefully this year, hopefully we all get together again.
Yes, hopefully. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and sharing your voice with us. It's such a pleasure.
Oh, thank you. I'm looking forward to hearing everyone else.
Yeah. Speaking of, so we'll keep on going. And up next, we have another one of our Passim staff members who's going to be joining us. Julian Loida is our outreach coordinator. And there he is. Hey there, Julian. So Julian's a big part of getting the Global Roots programs going, a lot of our different outreach programs, including BCM Fest. So all your hard work this year is certainly not going unnoticed for everything you've been doing so far, at least in 2021. And we have you now here for Celtic Open Mic.
Yes, I have my performance hat on tonight, which is fun because I've had my email hat on for quite a while now, so it's nice to be playing tonight.
Excellent. Well, take it away.
So this piece is called My Gentle Harp. I kind of say if I could restart and do music all over again, the instrument I would choose to play is the harp. I got to work with a Scottish-Irish harpist, Maeve Gilchrist, and record an album of not Irish music or Scottish music, but it's been in my life, and it's fun to work with those artists and do many different things from traditional to contemporary music. So the piece I have tonight is called My Gentle Harp, arranged for the vibraphone. This is called a vibraphone. It's set up just like a piano, and this is a piece that I learned from my grandmother from Belfast, Ireland, Bridget Foodie. it.
Thank you, Julian.
Thank
That
you.
was lovely. We had a couple different comments of people saying that like vibraphone is exactly what they needed at this moment.
Me too.
And I couldn't agree more. And you can see Julian's link down there. He does a whole bunch of amazing different types of music, percussion music. So definitely check him out. And thank you so much, Julian. Again, thank you for all your work with BCM Fest. It's going to be a huge success this weekend. Everyone mark your calendars because we are going to hit it on Thursday. But for now, thank you for stopping by. Alrighty, so moving right along, we have one of our Passim virtual open mic regulars joining us, and I'm so excited to hear what he has for us for Celtic Night, and that is Rick Eneman. Hey!
Oh, hi, nice to see you. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Yeah, it's so good to see you.
You got the Mick of a last name, so I got a qualified person to host tonight.
That's why they hired me. Yeah,
I love your hair too.
Thank you.
I love it better, more than mine. But
oh well, you flatter me. We'll go on you, and let's hear what you got.
Well, I got 2 songs to sing and a little ditty here on the flute. If I can squeeze it all in 10 minutes. Here we go. This is called Maggie and. That's enough of that. So my next piece is called The Black Velvet Band. It's kind of a story about perhaps a naive guy that went off to Northern Ireland to make his living there, and he ran into some bad luck. So here we go. In a neat little town they call Belfast, apprentice to trade I was bound, and many an hour sweet happiness was spent in that gay little town. But sad misfortune came on me and caused me to stray from the land, far away from me friends and relations, to follow the black velvet band. Oh, her eyes shone like the diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. As I went strolling one evening, and not meaning to go very far, I met with the ficklesome damsel. She was selling her trade in a bar, and a watch she took from a customer and slipped it right into me hand. And the law come and put me in prison. Bad luck for her black velvet band. Oh, her eyes shone like the diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. Next morning, before judge and jury, the trial I had to appear. And the judge, she says, me lad, the case against you is quite clear. And 7 long years is your sentence. You're going to Van Diemen's Land, far away from your friends and relations, to follow the Black Velvet Band. So come all ye jolly young fellas, I'll have you take warning from me. When you're out on the liquor, me lads, beware of the pretty colleens. They'll ply you with whiskey and porter, and when you're not able to stand, the very next thing you know, me lads, you'll wind up in Van Diemen's Land. Oh, her eyes shone like diamonds, you'd think she were queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with the black velvet band. Thank you. My last song is it's called "The Rose of Tralee." We had a great monthly gathering in Peekskill, New York, at a place called the Quiet Man Pub, and they had pictures
Amazing.
all around the place of John Wayne and Scarlett O'Hara. Was that her name?
Maybe.
Lovely lady. So,
well, Rick, thank you so much for showing up tonight. It's been a real pleasure to hear you.
We'll stay on schedule here. But
yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
But
thank you so much.
All the new performers.
Yeah. Speaking of which, take care. And speaking of new performers, up next we have another one of my dear, dear friends. This next human I traveled all the way to Norway with. We've been to multiple fiddle camps since we were young, and she has always been one of those people that I just admire so much. Coming in all the way from Northern California, we have Delphine Griffith.
Hello.
Hey. Oh, it's so good to see you, Delphine.
Good to see you too.
All right. Well, I just want to hear. We obviously have something amazing in store just by the look of you. So let's just let you take it away.
Okay. Well, the first tune I'm going to play, I learned from a harp workshop with R.A. Frankfurter. I think it might be written by Josephine Paulson. I scribbled a little note. I don't know if that's right or not. It's called Polska Till Atom. And then the second set of tunes I'll be playing is a tune that I wrote myself called The Circle Waltz, I think. And Summer and I were talking yesterday, and the C part of that tune is actually the B part of another tune called Crested Hens, which I thought was really funny. So I just am keeping it in there just for fun. And then the third tune is a song written by Merle Travis that I've been thinking a lot about because in my hometown of Grass Valley, there is a Canadian company trying to reopen one of the gold mines, Idaho Maryland Mine, which for a whole host of reasons would be pretty destructive to the community. So I've been thinking about this song a lot, but I hope you enjoy.
Some people say a man's made out of mud, a poor man's made out of muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, won't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons raised in the land of an old mama lion. Ain't no hunting will make me walk the line. If you see me coming, you better step aside. A lot of men didn't, a lot of men died. I got one fist of iron and the other is steel. If the right wall don't get you, if the right wall don't get you, if the right wall don't get you, then left one will. 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, won't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Thank you.
Thank you, Delphine. It's such a joy to be able to hear you playing and singing at the same time. Just such, like I say, you are such an inspiration, and all the work that you do for speaking out about the environment and social justice and all. You're just such a wonderful human, and I'm so grateful to have heard you tonight. So keep doing what you're doing. Let's talk real soon, and stick around if you want, but for now we're going to keep on going, I think.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Alrighty, so up next is another one of our open mic regulars. I am yet to have met this next human, but I have noticed them at the open mics, both because they're great at their music, but also they really have these super cool backgrounds and stuff usually. I don't know if that's going to happen tonight, but bringing on Blind Dr. Bob. There you are.
Thank you. Well, actually, I went with pure Irish background tonight.
I love it, the green screen.
So I've got some Irish songs to play on non-traditional Irish instruments, but these are instruments which are starting to appear in Celtic groups because they have kind of a Celtic sound to them. First thing I'm going to do is some jigs on the bowed psaltery. This is an instrument that is Appalachian, but it's thought to have its origins in the Middle East many hundreds of years ago. But it's starting to show up in Celtic groups because people feel like it has a sound somewhere between the fiddle and the Celtic harp. So here goes a couple of jigs on this, then I'm going to switch over to a different instrument. Okay, that's it for the jigs. I'm now going to play something for you on the dobro. Again, not traditionally considered a Celtic instrument, but showing up more and more in Celtic groups these days. Let me just get my mic readjusted here. All right. My wife and I visited Ireland a couple of years ago, and pretty much every night we went to an Irish pub and heard music being played. And this is the one song that we heard every single night, no matter where we were. They always played this, so I wouldn't be surprised if it becomes the Irish national anthem someday. As I was going over the far Kerry mountains, I met with Captain Farrell, and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol, and I then produced my rapier, saying, "Stand and deliver, for you are a bold deceiver." Mushering dum-a-doo, dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money, and it made a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket, and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take the women, for they never can be easy. Mushering dum-a-doo, dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went into my chamber, all for to take a slumber. I dreamt of gold and silver, and for sure it was no wonder. But Jenny drew my charges, and she filled them all with water, then sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Mushering dum-a-doo, dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. 'Twas early in the morning, but just before I took to travel, up comes a band of footmen, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol, for she stole away my rapier, but I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Mushering dum-a-doo, dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. The carriages are rolling, and others take delight in the curling and the bowling. But I take delight in the juice of the barley, and courting pretty fair maids in the morning bright and early. Mushering dum-a-doo, dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. If anyone can aid me, 'tis my brother in the army. If I can find a station in Cork or in Killarney, and if he'll go with me, we'll go roving in Kilkenny, and I'm sure he'll treat me better than my oldest sportin' Jenny. Mushering dum-a-doo, dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Thank you.
All right. I have never heard that song on slide guitar or dobro, and that was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Blind Dr. Bob. Alrighty, so powering on through, the next individual that we have tonight is coming again from Northern California. This is a young lady who I had the pleasure of working with as a pupil of mine for about a year or so when I was still living out in those parts, and just recently she's been putting out some new videos that I'm just like jaw-dropped at. So I had to get her in here. So right now we've got Laurel Straka. Hey there, Laurel!
Hi.
All right, I'll let you take it away.
Okay, I will be playing the start of the counting down into Sleeve Rustle.
you. And I'm curious, how have you been? Like, are you taking lessons still and stuff?
Yes, I am. We usually do them outside in person, but recently, as the weather has been getting rainier and colder, we've had to do some inside with masks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that your new teacher and my old bandmate, Mr. Blake Ritter, his name popped up here in the chat. Loving your sound, of course. And yeah, it's so good to see that Blake is kind of tuning in here, and I can hear some of his influence coming into your tone. It's sounding so good. Yeah, well, I hope that you guys can keep going with your lessons in whatever capacity safely, and yeah, I don't know, anything else coming from you musically that we should be keeping an ear out for, or are you just gonna keep building? Not yet. Not yet. Okay, well, Laurel, it's so good to see you. At some point, we have to have a real proper catch up. I would absolutely love that. But for now, thanks so much for being willing to show up and show us some amazing fiddling, the first fiddling of the night, which is a shocker. So thank you. All right, Laurel, well, I'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Alrighty, folks, so we're powering through, and just a reminder that this upcoming weekend is our big Boston Celtic Music Festival. So starting on Thursday, we're going to have our first round with a bunch of amazing musicians, and then Friday, we've also got 4 musicians. Those are evening shows, and then on Saturday, it's our full-on day fest, where we've got people performing from 2 p.m. Eastern Time until 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and then we have our big nightcap performers, which is Alistair Fraser and Natalie Haas, as well as Karen Casey. So that is definitely going to be something worth checking in. The nightcap begins at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And then, like Matt said earlier, we have a bunch of workshops going on through our School of Music happening both on Sunday and on Monday. So check those out on our website. One of them, the Karen Casey workshop that's based around social justice, that's going to be live streamed to our Facebook and YouTube. So you don't have to sign up for that one, but do tune in. Suggested donations are always encouraged. But check it out. It's all on our website, as you can see right there. So check that out. And but here we are still going through the list of our Celtic open mic. And up next, we have one of our regulars for the virtual open mics, I think, you might have to correct me if I'm wrong, but we have Kathleen Haley. Hey,
Hi.
Kathleen.
Hi. Yeah, it's semi-regular. This is my 3rd time, so
Amazing.
yeah. So I'm happy to be here. Thanks for doing this. And you do have a big weekend coming up with the Boston Celtic music. That's exciting stuff. So
Absolutely. Well, I'll let you take it away.
all right. Thanks. So certainly not a traditional Celtic player. I don't play the fiddle, but I did write a song about Ireland, and it was on my latest release. It's called Over the Ocean. I'm going to play that first. So. Thanks for tuning in. Her eyes were the color of Connemara marble, her spirits high as the cliffs of Moher. The tumbler in her hand held Irish whiskey on the rocks. When she sang, her heart would soar over the ocean, over the sea, straight over to Ireland, where she could be free. Over the ocean, over the sea, straight over to Ireland, where she could be free. The sun through the rainbow lit the locks around her face. Her lips had been kissed by Sharon's rose. Her soul bore the burden of many a secret. When she sang, the winds of change would blow over the ocean, over the sea, straight over to Ireland, where she could be free. Over the ocean, over the sea, straight over to Ireland, where she could be free. Her life had been hard, like the rocks of the Burren. She was dark as blackhead in the night. She was steeped in myth and legend, just like the Giant's Causeway. And music could cause her to take flight over the ocean, over the sea, straight over to Ireland, where she could be free. Over the ocean, over the sea, straight over to Ireland, where she could be free. Straight over to Ireland, where she could be free. And that's my only original that has anything to do with Ireland, but I do have a whole set of traditional Irish, and I typically play out in some of the area clubs on St. Patrick's Day, but of course this year that didn't happen. We were streaming from my basement. This is one of my favorites. It's not a traditional Irish, it's a modern Irish song. It's by a band called Snow Patrol. And the reason I connect with my Irish heritage is because of my dad. And he, and I miss him. I lost him in September of 2018. So this song just makes me think about my dad. So I'm sending this out. And my friend Cliff, who ran one of the places where I used to play a lot of Irish music, the Claddagh on Cape Cod, actually asked me to learn this song. He turned me onto this. So this is Lifening by Snow Patrol. Upon my shoulder, a joke and then a laugh, waking up in your arms, a place to call my own. This is all I ever wanted from life. This is all I ever wanted from life. This is all I ever wanted from life. Ireland in the World Cup, either north or south, the fan club on the jukebox, the birds and yes, the bees. This is all I ever wanted from life. This is all I ever wanted from life. This is all I ever wanted from life. Some words of reassurance, but only if they're true. Just some simple kindness, no vengeance from the gods. This is all I ever wanted from life. This is all I ever wanted from life. This is all I ever wanted from life. To share what I've been given, some kids eventually, and be for them what I had, a father like my dad. This is all I ever wanted from life. 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 Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, thank you so much,
Thank
Kathleen.
you.
Well,
It
it's
was
so
fun.
lovely. Yeah, so lovely to hear your voice again.
All right.
It's always a pleasure. So, yeah, well, wonderful. Well, I guess, is there anything else that we should be looking for with your music?
No, I'm featuring at another open mic. The Provincetown Muse is just going virtual. They're just going online, celebrating their 30th anniversary of their open mic. So I'll be doing that on to the 25th.
Amazing.
So looking for Ron Robin and Peter Donnelly are hosting that. So I'm looking forward to
So cool. So good to
Yeah.
know. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by here.
that. All right, thank you.
All righty, folks. Well, moving right along, we have an artist who is local to the Boston area and who has played the Passim stage before, and who I think I met the first time ever at NEFA, a dance festival out here in Massachusetts. He was playing accordion for the Scottish Ceilidh portion of the festival, and I was like, that's where I'm going. And that's where I met Alex coming.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you, Alex?
Not bad. I feel like you're like 3 blocks away from me in Medford, aren't you? So
Yeah.
you can almost hear me play.
I know. I think sometimes I do, and then it's like the chainsaws next door. Just kidding. I'm not gonna make jokes like that. I love accordion. I love it, and I love your playing of it. So without me saying anything else that embarrasses only me, why don't you take it away?
Oh, I feel like for the entertainment value, we should keep you on. There we go. Hell yeah. So I'll give you a Scottish song first. I'll give you a couple of things. I'll give you a Scottish song first. As you can tell by my accent, it's not a good idea for me to sing in Scots because it just sounds horrible with this English accent. But this is a great song called Billy Taylor, and I learnt this off of the singing of Aaron Jones, who I was lucky enough to have for a couple of singing lessons. And it's one of the few folk songs which has a powerful woman involved, which is always a much needed thing because there's far too many horrible folk songs out there. So yeah, this is called Billy Taylor, and it has a chorus you can join in with if you want to at home. Now I just need to take this headphones out, press this button, and then we're ready to rock. Billy Taylor was a sailor, he was courting a fair lady, but instead of getting married, he was sent unto the sea. But his bride soon followed after, under the name of Richard Carr. Lily-white fingers, long and slender, covered o'er in pitch and tar. Foldy-roldy, ride-um-derry, foldy-roldy, ride-um-day. Foldy-roldy, ride-um-derry, foldy-roldy, ride-um-day. She dressed herself in sailor's clothing, oh, but she was a bonny young man, and she set sail upon the ocean, all aboard the Mary Ann. The storm blew up upon the water, she been there among the rest. The wind blew off her silver buttons, and appeared a snow-white breast. Foldy-roly, ride-um-derry, foldy-roly, ride-um-day. Foldy-roly, ride-um-derry, foldy-roly, ride-um-day. Well, if Billy Taylor's your true lover, then he's proved untrue to you. He's got married to another, left you here alone to rue. But rise ye early in the morning, early at the break of day, and there you'll spy young Billy Taylor walking out with his lady gay. So she rose early in the morning, early in the break of day, and there she spied young Billy Taylor walking out with his lady gay. Gun and pistol she commanded, gun and pistol by her side, and there she shot young Billy Taylor walking out with his new made bride. Foldy roady ride-um-derry, foldy roady ride-um-day. Foldy roady ride-um-derry, foldy roady ride-um-day. Foldy roady ride-um-derry, foldy roady ride-um-day. Foldy roady ride-um-derry, foldy roady There we go. A good tale of Billy Taylor. It's been an amazing night so far, hasn't it? Really, really enjoyable. What a wonderful variety. And there's a suggested donation tonight of $10, which goes to Club Passim. And as artists, really need places to go to. Like, it's very, really important to support artists by buying albums and music and going to concerts and donating. But once the pandemic is over, all as artists need somewhere to go to, and so supporting venues like Club Passim is really important. So if you're watching, please do consider donating $10 to Club Passim tonight. As you know, it's an amazing place, and we need it to keep continuing. And it's the BCM Fest this weekend, the Boston Celtic Music Festival. I really enjoyed being there last year with my band Bellwether. It was just an utterly wonderful festival. This year I'm kind of clashing a little bit as I'm running an event called the Virtual Accordion Camp on Saturday, which is a gathering of accordion players doing workshops during the day, and then there's a concert in the evening. And we have a special guest, an award-winning Brazilian accordionist called Jamie Mashler. So it's amazing. But you can head to my website and find out more, which I believe is right there. And I'm going to play you a set of tunes that I may well perform on the Saturday evening concert. It's a set of tunes I wrote myself. The first is called Homecoming. And the second is a catchy title. It's called Along the Redwood Road in a Red Chevy Convertible. And I wrote it after, the obvious. I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh! What?
Oh, I realise I can't hear you, Summer. I realise I got the other headphones in. You see? hang on.
That's okay. I was just screaming.
I just saw you go. Ah!
Yeah, that's basically all I did. I actually didn't really. I made a lot of noise. Anyways, it's so.
I heard you actually a few blocks down. Yeah.
Alex, it's so fun to hear you. Always such a blast. And again, I just felt that huge desire to get up and dance. And I know for a lot of folks out there that they're like, I know we were chatting a little bit about that lack of like motivation right now. Well, you just got it going in me and a lot of people in our comments. So check that out. Feel the love. And thank you so much for playing tonight.
Thank you for having me, and I will see you soon.
I hope so. Yeah. Alrighty, so now we have another New Englander coming at us. Change in pace, I think. I don't know, maybe it'll be similar vibe, we'll see. But we have harpist Rachel Clement.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm all rallied up from the accordion, and maybe I'll get mellowed out with the harp, or rallied up. We'll see.
It's feeling more on the mellow side compared to that one.
I could probably use it. Yeah, I'm so excited. Well, okay, take it away.
Yeah, definitely. No, thank you guys for having me along. So my name is Rachel Clemente. I'm a harpist. I'm coming from Brattleboro, Vermont at the moment. So I first time playing the Passim open mic night. I moved over from Glasgow, Scotland, before COVID happened, and so I've had a lovely haven in Brattleboro, Vermont, but it means I have not gotten into Boston really at all. So it's nice to at least be virtually able to do that. So anyway, I am going to start off with a Liz Carroll tune called Liam Childs. So I think if I unplug this, I think that should work just fine. Hopefully. Let's see. You can hear me all well and good. All right. So hopefully you can all still hear me, or if I speak with this, we'll see. So I'm going to continue on with one of my own compositions. And so I had the pleasure of playing this piece called Countryside Quiet over at Celtic Connections Festival last year in Glasgow, and with the band Fat Suit, if anybody's a Fat Suit fan out there. So shout out to them for popping this tune on their album. So this is Countryside Quiet.
Thank you
Oh.
very much.
I'm gonna wait till you get your headphones in. There we go. Oh, Rachel. Ah, so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so happy to have made your acquaintance. I think there's so many
Me
people here in the
too.
chat who are feeling the same way. And
Yeah.
and you said you're just in Brattleboro.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you ever need like a Celtic cellist in a band and you
Yeah.
want to like start one, like I'm serious, like I want to play with you, or at least meet you one of these days
I
because
would
we're
love
pretty
that
close.
as well. I know. I would love that as well.
Wonderful. Well, I really hope this is not the last time that we hear from you at Passim, and such a joy to meet you now. So take care and thanks for coming by.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Alrighty, folks. Whew. I think we all just finally caught our breath for the first time in 2021. At least that's how I feel. And we get to power through. We have a few more people on our list tonight. This next person, we had her sister join us for one of our regular open mics in the last couple weeks. And I know this family from the Valley of the Moon Fiddle Camp and have just been, of course, in awe of their upcoming skills as these young humans that they are, but not so young. I'm going to stop saying things and just bring on Isla McCassin. Isla!
Hi.
Hey, Isla, how you doing today?
Hello. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Yeah. So excited to hear you this time around. So I'm just going to let you take it away.
All right. So I'm going to play a set of 3 jigs. So the first one is going to be Garrett Berry's jig. Sorry, I had like a bit of a mind pause there. I don't know what was that. And then I'm going into Rambling Pitchfork, going into Rolling Wave. play a waltz that I wrote. It's called Dante's Waltz. So yeah.
Woo! Yeah! I feel like I gotta make up for all the applause that everyone on the YouTube stream is clearly making from all over the world. Everyone's freaking out because you sound amazing. Isla.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's such a pleasure to hear you. We see a lot of love coming at you here in the chat. We got your folks here with us and all your friends and all these people, and you're just bringing so much cheer to so many people. So thank you.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, I hope we have you some more here. And all right. Well, thank you again. Bye.
Bye.
Whew, what a night, folks. We are feeling the love, feeling it from, like I said, all over. It's one of those amazing things of being able to kind of tune in from wherever you are, which you can do for BCM Fest this weekend from Thursday to Monday, happening all weekend long. We've got like 20 different performers, 4 different workshops, a session, and almost all of it is just going to be streamed right here on YouTube and Facebook. The workshops are through our School of Music, so check that out on our website and register for those because they're going to be really awesome. And just the whole weekend is destined to be feeling as good as tonight does. So we got 2 more performers for you here tonight. Right now, we've got Brian Campbell. I think this is a new friend.
Hi.
Hey, Brian.
Hi, how are you? Could you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
I sound like the voice of God probably with the speaker. But anyway, okay, I'm in Montreal actually, so that's pretty cool. And we are under curfew. Anyway,
right.
So actually, I've been on this 2 or 3 times before, and but I haven't done any. This is an instrumental. It's been nice listening to all the instrumentals, So this one is Turloch Turl O'Carolan. I don't know if anybody else has played him. He's pretty standard. He's kind of Ireland's national composer. He lived from 1678 to 1730. And of course, he was a harpist. He didn't play a guitar. This is a transposition, and I threw in a few of my own ideas. So anyway, this one's called Shibeg Shimur. Maybe others have played it, but they probably haven't played it this way. So here we go. First, I'm going to lower the mic to my guitar, so you're going to hear some Celtic thunder. Just a sec. Just a sec. Whoops. Oh, dear. Okay, there. That might be better. I'll take off mine. Next one, I have to speak this way, I guess, to the mic. It's Fanny Power, another piece by Turlo Carolan. So.
Beautiful, beautiful, Brian. Thank you so. Oh,
thank you.
I just have to remember. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now you can hear me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for playing for us and for coming in all the way from Montreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do my own songs. You can see my stuff on briancampbell.bandcamp.com. So there it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, I hope folks go ahead and look you up. And for now, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, everybody. So we're winding up. We've got one more set for you here tonight. And I just want to remind everybody that tonight is a suggested donation of $10. You can make that to passim.org/open mic. You can find all the information on our website and ways to donate. That is such a helpful way to keep us going through these crazy times. But of course, if not, then thank you so much for stopping by anyways. And so we've got just one more set for you here tonight. These three coming at us are, again, some younger players. And I think we can all agree that we're really starting to see this surge in young playing these days in the music scene. And these three I have been admiring for years at fiddle camps, watching them grow up, sitting in the front row of the fast up classes and just gobbling down tunes. And now they're really starting to grow up and make music even more a part of their life. So let's bring in the true Keeney triplets. You guys there? There you are!
Hi.
Hey, you guys! How's it going?
Good.
Yeah? Yeah, you guys are coming in from California, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome. How have you been?
Really good, yeah.
Yeah? That's awesome. I know that you guys are dancers as well as obviously fiddlers. Have you been able to do much dancing in the last bit of time with quarantine and all?
Unfortunately, not really actually at all. Because everything's shut down, obviously, so.
Yeah. Well, I was always loving seeing all those photos of your dance competitions and everything coming in for the Irish dancing. And but you're fiddling. Oh, I can't believe it. We've only had one other set with a fiddler. I thought we were going to be like overrun with fiddles. So you guys get to make it up by 3. And I'm going to let you just take it on away, Keeney triplets.
Okay. Hey, everyone. I'm Aiden.
Hi, I'm Hazel. And I'm Iris.
We're really excited to be able to perform for this Celtic open mic event. This is actually our first open mic event.
Yeah, so we're actually going to kick things off with 2 jigs. The first one called The Whippet and the Cat's Meow.
One, two, three, 4.
Okay, so we're actually gonna go into another set of reels. Actually, yeah. Oops.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so yeah. So we're gonna wrap things up with a kind of two tunes that we recently recorded for our Facebook and Instagram page at Keeney Triplets.
I'm going to interrupt you guys there because unfortunately we're running short on time. But you did say that this is on your Instagram? And your Facebook? The next one?
Yeah.
Okay, we should all make sure to follow you guys. So what's your Instagram handle?
It's at Keeney Triplets.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Sorry to cut you off there, but we got to keep it at a tight thing, but it's so awesome to hear you guys. And I love the backlit, everything that you guys got going on. Please keep the music coming because you three are some of my favorite fiddlers, and I don't say that lightly. So good to see you guys. I hope to see you soon in person.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so I'm bringing out with us to end the night. We're going to have Abby Altman, our club manager, come on out here.
Oh, well, hello.
Hi
I have been lurking in the back, just like bopping the whole night. It's been great. So we've got, as you've been saying, we've got the Celtic Music Festival coming up this weekend. Is there anyone in particular you're looking forward to, Summer?
Yeah, Of course, I'm looking forward to Alistair Fraser and Natalie Haas because they're just some of my greatest inspirations.
Yep.
But I'm also really looking forward to Jenna Moynihan and
Always.
Atlantic Folk Trio. They're coming in all the way from Spain for their set, which is going to be amazing. We've got Galen Fraser, Alistair's son, in that group. So there's just I could literally say the whole set list, but I won't.
Well, and it counts even though you're friends with all of them. I know that you really are looking forward to everyone. I think maybe it's just because we didn't have any pipes tonight, but I am looking forward to Joey Abarta, who plays the uilleann pipes, because I feel like I need that. I need some of that this weekend. So.
Yeah, we all need a good dose of pipes right now. I'm feeling that too.
Yes. Well, folks, if you'd like to keep the Celtic mood going, you can go to passim.org/bcmfest and you can see all of the concerts and the workshops and the sessions that are going to be happening over there. We've got a whole weekend lined up for you. I believe this is the 18th BCM Fest, and we are not going to let anything stop us from bringing it to you. So thanks to all of the performers that we're going to have this weekend, as well as Julian for organizing, and the board who helped to put everything together. And if you enjoyed our show tonight, you can help support Passim and the open mic by going to passim.org/open mic. There you can see details on how to sign up to perform yourself. So if you were inspired by what you saw tonight, if you made a New Year's resolution to learn an instrument and you want to try it out in front of some folks, you can go right down here and find out how to sign up. And you can also donate to support us so that Passim can continue to produce shows like this and have a platform for some of these amazing musicians, especially these young musicians that are coming up. Summer, I don't know how you found them, but they're just great.
They're out there. Yeah. With all this quarantining time, they've got hopefully time to practice, and it sounds like a good amount of them are.
One of our silver linings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much to all of you out there for joining us tonight. This show will remain up, so if you think of any friends that might enjoy this, feel free to share this with them. It'll be up as well as the donation link so that folks can continue to support things like this open mic. Thank you so much. Hope to see you around the festival this weekend, and we will see you next Tuesday for our next open mic. Woo-hoo. Have a good night.